Okay, just coaching you a little bit once again. Harry, never combined indicators. Okay, never combine indicators. You need to choose which one's which.
Okay.
Alright, I'm assuming you put in a short position there, right, John? As a mechanical order, right?
Yes,
Awesome, okay, no worries. Thank you.
no problem.
Hey, I'm just wondering why you did put a mechanical order on that end.
Um, I just I right-clicked and just entered an order for a cell and
Okay.
hit OK.
Alright, now we're gonna go through a little bit more psychologically. Did you put it in just for the sake of putting it in, part of the anxiety, like excitement? Or are you trading to follow the rules of a certain methodology?
Since the only methodology that I'm even fairly familiar with is the
Correct.
M3,
Yes.
so I saw that we had 2 in
Yep.
below the 8 and the 10,
Yep.
and I was in the 5 minute,
Mm-hmm.
so I waited. I watched the clock and waited for it to close out, and I right-clicked on it like that, hit the entry order like this, and made
Got
sure I was in
it.
the cell, hit OK,
Yes.
and entered the order.
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna help you out a little bit. In actual
Okay.
fact, if you right click, you need to choose market order because you have to sell or
Ah,
buy at market price. Hence,
that's
that's
where
why
I
you can get
messed
triggered.
up.
Yeah, it's okay. So at least
Got
now
it.
I know the intention. The intention was you did see it. That's all that matters. Okay, perfect. Not a
Okay.
problem. Thanks.
Um,
All right. Okay, just coaching you a little bit as well, and bigger time frame is who's in control. Bigger time frame, who's in control.
Sellers at the moment. Well, current candles, sellers.
Gotcha. So if bigger time frame, sellers in control to buy within the trend, with a shorter trend to point to the downside. Probability they will take you out is highly probable. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's just hitting because I saw this and it's just creating higher lows here, and yeah, that's the reason why I got in. Level of demand. Anyway.
Okay, nice one. Good execution. I know you stalled, my one stalled as well. So kind of interesting. Okay. Good.
Is that for me, Ray?
For Harry. Oh, is this who's in? Is this for you? Oh yeah, that's you. Good, great. Sorry, I thought it was Harry. So good execution on your end. Nice one. Nice one, John. Nice one.
Oh, yeah, John? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Sorry, I got confused there for a minute. No problem. Yes, cool. That's better. Hey, John, where's your other friend tonight? He's MIA.
Yeah, he warned me that he might not make it.
Gotcha.
He's burning it from both ends, I guess.
Should text him anyways. Hey, wake up. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Ray. I have a question.
Oh, hi, Tony. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah. I always wonder, is there a way you can set an order, or maybe it makes sense at all, for a price that, for entry trigger, that if, let's say, the price break this line, this demand level, I want the order to be executed.
Yes, you
Yes.
can. Through the different methodology, absolutely. in terms of
But does it make sense at all? First, most
abs-
importantly,
for, like I said, for a different methodology, absolutely. If we're talking about price, it makes sense. Like there's no tomorrow. So
okay.
that's if it breaks, and but it all depends, right? So we're going here on a 5-minute chart, but the question is, what is it doing in a bigger time frame, like the 15 or 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
But for, say, methodology number 3, uh, there's no logic behind it. It's just hit 2 in below. So 1, 2, 3, 4 candles ago, that's where the entry point was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, okay, let me explain.
Very too late. So,
Correct.
so the thing that I would do is I would enter a mechanical order around this level.
Well, that's the thing about the methodologies. You have to basically be there because that entry was already showing that it's dictating that you have to sell. So, I mean, you can, like, say, put an mechanical entry right there, 153, but you're chasing the market. You don't want to do that. So the whole point of moving average is mainly just saying, hey, I'm in the average, I'm below the average, you have to sell me. So it's giving you that entry. A better entry to short is where the pivot or the start of that lower high. That will be the better price. Right, so different methodologies, every system has their own roles and purpose, unfortunately, Tony. Right, so that's why with M3, there's really nothing to think about. There's no logic behind it. You just, above you sell, above you buy, below you sell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha. So for example, a methodology like this, where you're just looking at price, then, I'm looking trends, looking at price, then you're selling. So that's where there's logic behind something. But with certain indicators that we do use, then at one point in time there's no logic because those type of systems create objectivity, not subjectivity. Okay, so yeah, that's why it is different methodologies for different things. But good question now, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. No questions.
No worries, Tony. Okay, so for yours, and it's what's happening is it formed a lower low, currently going to a lower high. Next bracket is a lower low from that point on. That's if they don't want to break the 99.35. Probability though that it would is high because of that low broke at 1300 hours on the other low on around the 1300 hours.
This low?
So that low at that low, yes, broke the low where 1300 hours is on your left.
This low?
13:00. Look at your timestamp. Where's 1300?
1300.
Yes.
This one here.
Correct. So that low is higher compared to the low at about 1200 hours, around there, 1330.
Okay, but isn't this higher still compared to this low here?
To where?
This low.
Which low? Sorry, your screen is frozen on my end.
This one here. The
Sorry, I didn't see
2330.
that. Beg your pardon, I didn't see that yet. Something was blocking that screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, that low on 1330, they could break that low on that 1330. Yeah, and so the learning part is, since the bigger time frame is shorting, you cannot go long. Even if it's in the level of demand, they will take you out.
Okay.
Okie dokie. All right. Okay, awesome job. Now, this is where you need to look at, okay, it's reaching 99.35. The price is changing. What can I do now? Can I at least close the position now? Because it's pretty much about to get exhausted. Is there still a probability that it may drop? So in this particular case, because you're dealing here with a 5-minute chart here, John, if you include the spread, and hence that's why it's pretty tight, right? So since we're practicing, then once you get to a certain level, pretty much close it, even if it doesn't matter if you make 0.1 or 1 pip, right? So yeah, but other than that, pretty cool, pretty good.
All right. All right. So I close that, and I'll just look at my other position.
Cool.
Thank you.
No worries. Alright, so for this one, Tony, I know that you're looking at M3. There's pretty much like an M method, number 2 method right there. Okay, let's have a quick look. Pound yen on a 5-minute chart. So if you have a tab that has your stochastics in there, looking at the 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
You want 5 minutes?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so, like always open a tab that's separate compared to your 8 and a 10, because what's happening there is you actually, the brain is just confusing you between the two, right? So highly recommend. Yeah, we need to set you up. You got a lot of different tabs with different things. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been to the videos, or have you been to all the videos at all? Did you have a chance to go through the 30-day action plan at all, Tony? If so, up to where are you with the program?
Okay, I did take a look at the the M2.
Yes.
Yeah, so I can understand the M2.
Okay, so if you can understand the M2, what are the numbers of the fast stochastics?
Oh, the 10 and the 3.
Correct. And does it include the moving averages? So what?
It doesn't.
Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say is that this is why I actually designed the video itself. It's a 30-day action plan that the trader will have to go through. Because if you follow that, you will fully understand everything. By the time you get to the night classes, you'll have a better understanding. And then we have training like this. Because this training, nights are mainly the training purposes for you guys, right? Mainly for you. And so now, with the action taker member, I'm just assuming that they went through the program or through online. Because if they didn't, then it will be more of a challenge, pretty much for basically for the member, or else you'll just lag and fall behind. Okay, not a problemo. Well, let's see and move on, see what's happening. Let's check out what you did.
I'm just scanning, but I'm just still in the dollar yen trade.
Okay. Oh no, what happened to my...
Oh, that's taken.
Yes, so that's the perfect example where you cannot fight against pretty much a powerful wave. Okay,
Okay, cool. Thanks.
not a problem. Hey, good job, Harry. I was looking at you before. Nice one. Nice execution, nice planning. Looking at the trends, looking at the time frame, and then, yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's done well now.
Hey, likewise for you, John, seeing you execute with that. And acting really quickly, just reacting, looking at the prize, bam. Yeah, so well done. So similar now, right?
Close it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's an option, right? Since you're, like I said, you're in a 5-minute chart, anything can happen within the 5 minutes. Maybe perhaps just wait if it goes to 105.43. Well, see how it's, there it is, right? Because it's fast, the speed is a little bit more faster on a shorter term time frame. Now, the thing is as well, like, okay, is it now below the 8 or the 10 still? If it's so, then leave the trade. Or, normal particular trading, like, we have 3 different positions, right? But I know that I haven't gone through and, see you've caught up so quickly.
Right.
and we haven't even done pretty much the psychology and stuff. But once we get to the profit maximizing strategies and things like that, then you'll have more different options. But with just one, to practice, pretty much the goal is to put money into your account. Bang, you're in the green, take it. Bam, you're in the green, take it. Then wait, then go to the next one if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah. So things like that. All right, cool. But other than that, execution is perfect, and it's just a matter of just waiting now.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. All right, pretty good. Everyone's doing well. I think there we go. Likewise for you, John. I think you do get it. Awesome. So since it's a small time frame, it's the same process that you can now replicate on the bigger time frames, 1 hour, 4 hours on a daily chart, even weekly or monthly. Right? So pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So the process that you've basically done it. Okay, excellent.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay, just to help you out a little bit, Tony, so there's one right there. In the next probably 5 more minutes, bingo. So after that bar finishes, will you enter or will you wait?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, I can enter that one.
So there was a pause there, right? There's a pause in your answer. Why did you pause?
Because I want to make sure that it's sitting on the demand level. Because in this will be a long.
No, see, that's the thing, right? You're still thinking, Tony. I mean, I'm not gonna compare you with, say, with John, but John just started 2 days ago, pretty much actually Monday of this, and he just learned M3 not long ago. I see there's a big difference in terms of, because John hasn't traded before, you've traded before, you've traded other systems before, and hence, that's why you're combining information, and hence is why you're not following the systems. So maybe perhaps you could be more a discretionary type of trader. Hence, probably M3 really wouldn't be for you because you're still thinking. So this training, like on the night times, at certain times, yeah, I let traders analyze, but at certain times too, I actually want to see this where you're sparring with the markets, because I need to see whether, if you're following rules, if you're thinking, if you're not thinking, if you're putting logic behind things. M3 is the most basic system there is, Tony. Like, there's really nothing to think about. That if the price too closes above the 8 or 10, you just have to buy. There's no logic. If the price goes too below, then you have to sell. It has got nothing to do whether it's in a level of demand or supply, because moving averages will always going to be in between or halfway, right? So it's an equilibrium. So if you want to learn more about method number 1, I'll be doing a workshop based on that. I don't know whether it be in May or in June, but sometime later during either May or June. So if you want to know more, I can send you more details, and it'll be a 2 days workshop. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Method number 1 will be the most challenging part. It's easy, but can be very complex because we're looking at different things. So that's my recommendation to you. I still highly recommend then go back to the 30-day action program on the plan. I don't know if you read the book at all or you're following on the day-to-day plan. It's nice for you to come and here to practice, but I would prefer you that when you're practicing is to follow just the rule, no logic behind it. Okay, Tony? So, I know I can be strict and with students, but I have to do that because the market is actually very brutal. And hence, is why if you want to be consistent in trading, you need to be disciplined to follow rules. And if you don't follow the rules, then you'll stay there. Unfortunately, you cannot move forward to the next level because you're not following certain rules. But the market doesn't care. The market will take your money. All right, ends offline, probably internet problems. Let's go through and have a look with Harry. So my goal actually today is just to see how you guys traded. So like say, so Tony, if you notice on ends as well, right? She's advanced. She's an advanced trader, but there's certain times we miss certain things. So she went behind or against the current. It's on the level of demand, but who has a bigger strength? Is it the trend or supply and demand? And it proves always that trend will always supersede supply and demand. Has it got to do with moving averages? No, because moving averages have their own purpose. Is there any stochastics? No, because stochastics have their own purpose with a particular specific methodology. All right, excellent. Okay, likewise with your one, so maybe perhaps your plan here is to go through 93.12. That will take that 1 hour chart. It will take a while, a couple hours or so, but pretty cool. Nice. Any question of today's exercise? Any questions?
I'm good.
All right. Nice.
No
Okay.
question.
Excellent. Harry?
No real questions, but I was just looking through the trade on the bigger time frames that we traditionally do. What do you think about shorting it now? Or do you think it's not right yet?
What do you mean, like shorting it now? Like when you say it?
I was looking at the cross pairs. I was particularly.
Well, actually, looking into them, and they're ready, but it could be not ready yet. Because remember, this Bernanke is still gonna talk tomorrow, and I don't know. For me, though, I'm just convinced that the pound's still gonna drop on my end. That's pretty much my way of thinking.
Pound yen or pound dollar?
Pound dollar. So, I mean, it could easily take me out, but the risk for me is another just 10 pips. It's pretty small. So, yeah. But within the yens, yeah, I think we just have to wait until Bernanke is going to talk.
Okay.
I mean, this could also blow to the upside, to be honest. But the stop losses, actually, the profit limits are pretty tight.
Okay.
Yeah. So after 2 o'clock, yeah, not a problem. So tomorrow's Saturday, your time, right?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. No worries. There might be a probability because I'll be in transit tomorrow. I'll be traveling, so if you don't mind, please Harry or Anne to do the daily trading routine. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah. But I'll definitely keep an eye as well on my times because it's 11 o'clock, right? At 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and Bernanke is going to talk. So, yeah. So keep an eye on it. All right. Okay, guys.
Yeah, what do you think about the U.S. cat? Seems to be stuck in the mud all day.
Would you mind going to the dollar cat for me, please, Harry?
Time frame, Tony. In particular time frame?
Oh, what time frame? Well, I'm thinking of holding it until tomorrow. Long.
For which time frame, Tony? Daily?
Look at the hourly.
Hourly? Where's your stop loss, Tony?
Right at the
The bottom?
the bottom, yes.
Okay.
The blue bar, yeah, right there.
And target points?
Target point would be 10150 105.
101.15.
Yeah, 1015. Yes.
That will take you out just like that. So are you talking 10150 like there?
No, 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
15. Very, very short time frame. You'll be sleeping, probably they'll take you out even. It's nothing, right? Once the futures market starts to tick, see, look at that 101.05 already. Yeah, probably by the end of our conversation, probably already be taken too. Yeah, too short a time frame. So yeah, your time frame is very, very quick. So if you're asking me as a trader, what do I think? Like on a daily time frame, anything can happen until before Bernanke is gonna talk. But if you're talking here just on the 1 hourly chart right there to 101.15, by approximately next couple of hours, probably like 3, because 12 o'clock, this is not the time where it's ticking pretty much in, just started London wise. There you go, 5380. I think everything will be dropping. They might even take you out in the next hour or so. So yeah, that's why the intention turn is so important, like the relevance, like what do you think tomorrow? Well, there's another 12 hours before this is going to finish. If it's very bearish and Bernanke will say something, then you will lose. Why? Because the sellers are in control. But if you're stop and your target is only 101.15, you might win with a 101.15. But remember, the tide is against you. So, in other words, you're surfing with little mini waves. But if you believe that it can go to 101.15 by tomorrow, Bernanke say something, yes, it could, but the probability that will take you at 1.0082 is highly probable. Sweet. All right. So basically, Anne, I was just basically telling Harry and John and Tony that definitely I won't be able to make it tomorrow because I'll be in transit. It's highly probable, but just be aware about Bernanke tomorrow. So you're talking about your euro yens, pound yens, dollar yens. Okay. There's that probably. I like the dollar yen as well, but remember, bigger time frame are just so strong. You need to wait until what Bernanke is going to say. My biggest probability, in actual fact, I just sent a trade alert, is the pound dollar. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so but it's ticking to the downside. Alrighty, you have a good one, fellas, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.